Hey YouTube, it's me, Quality70, and welcome to a video where I am going to talk about my life. My name is Juan Mendez, and I live here in Lincoln. This is a good place for me to be because I I moved here. So let's start off with my childhood. When I was a little kid, I was born with an overactive imagination, and I was had the power to unlock things with my imagination. And my mother loved it a lot. Although I wish I had more time for my mother. But I got to become a great person from that. And I had great sense of humor back then because I keep making other kids laugh. But then one day, my life changed. I was going to get put in foster care because my two parents were fighting over argument because they just because of me and my siblings. And I didn't hear much, but all I can remember was that the police were here and in Columbus. The police were in Columbus, and I got taken away. Columbus was my hometown, Columbus, Nebraska. And I was taken away, me and my siblings were, and we went all the way to Wayne, where we became foster kids. Me and my little sister were together. My big sister and my little brother were together. We were in separate homes. But apart from that, we stayed there for 2.5 years. And it wasn't fun at all. Although we still get visits with our dad and mom. But this is what I really talk about for my life because I know you guys may have done the Draw My Life challenge. Well, I don't have that on me. I'm just gonna talk about my life. But anyway, when after 2.5 years, we got back together. Me and my siblings got back together with my dad, and we went back into Columbus. But our mother didn't come back. She ran away and never came back. I never got to tell her goodbye. But I just hope I live a better life. So I lived for years, for probably 5 years in my dad's life. I grew up with my imagination, and I got to make new friends. And for me, I was lonely at first, and I didn't have any friends because of my imagination. I mean, people would say, where would you go if you didn't have friends? Well, for me, that's different. But I had one friend in Columbus who went with me in Lakeview, and this friend was more important to me because he had imagination too. But he and I were the bestest friends, and we never separate. We were working so hard together. But I'm just happy I got to have a friend. And there was other friends I had I had fun with, especially with some girls I fell in love with back in high school. I mean, middle school. But at that point, I never cared for romance because I was about to become a foster child again because my my father and my stepmother came in together and they started arguing. At first, it was my fault. At first, I thought it was my fault, but because I pointed a wooden sword at my stepmother's face, which I kind of think that's how it started. But no, it's not my fault. Now, you see, sometimes people may think it's your fault that if you set something off to let parents argue, but sometimes it may not be your fault. It could be one of your parents' fault that they start arguing. Could be your mom or your dad. But um, at that point, I was taken away to foster care. I was sentenced here to live in Lincoln for many years. Well, it's been 4 years I've been here in Lincoln because I stayed with my foster family for 3 years. Me and my brother with our foster parents, and my two sisters will live in Eagle, but now they moved to Shickley. But my foster mom and foster dad were so nice. They let me and my little brother call them mom and dad. And that meant a lot to me because I I got to at least enjoy a mother and a father who would be there to care for me as they would do for the rest of their life. And of course, they're different. They weren't religious, even though I was religious. I was always a religious person. I always prayed every day for me and my siblings to go back home. But they don't mind that. Although before I try to force them to become religious, to believe in God, because I always wanted a family who's religious, and of course, no matter how hard I tried, they wouldn't budge. They wouldn't believe in God, but that's okay with me now because even though if they don't believe in God, I still give them my blessings just for them to be safe. And although my parents would react back to saying that they can take care of themselves, but mm, but I keep yelling back at my parents saying that I want them to not yell at me when I do something wrong and only talk to me through. But they don't take it like that because it's different. Because my foster dad told me truth can set you free. That's true. And I'm glad I heard that advice because I had to tell the truth for one reason. Because I told my parents the truth of what I'd done wrong in my past. Because if they listen to that, they listen to that and they appreciated my truth. Because I did some bad things. Bad things that would get me in trouble, that put me in treatment. Which is why I am in treatment. And that's why I'm working hard to change into a good person. And I'm changing right now. And that means a lot to me. I'm becoming a great person every day because I'm changing to become God's little hero. I know God doesn't need heroes, but I wish I was God's little hero. Because I thank God every day for making a new me. And I I just am happy to be living the life I want. But I'm glad all you people are watching this because this is a story of my life. And I'm posting this for people to see so they can react and give me comments on how I do on my life. And if you guys wish, please give me some likes on this video, and please subscribe to me if you can, if you want to or not. But at least leave some comments down below to let me know what you think, because this video is important to see, and which is why I have Bible verse today. Um, um, it's Psalm 53. No, Psalm 55, 20, 21. No, Psalm 55, 22. It says, "Cast thy burdens on the Lord, and he shall sustain you. He shall never permit the righteous to be moved." And that's something good, because you ever seen some YouTubers put Bible verses at the end of their video? Well, I know one, and I'm gonna be like that. I want to start saying Bible verses for my videos, just so people can know that I'm religious. And I like to become a better YouTuber and start making people like me a lot, so I can at least achieve my goal, my purpose. Because my purpose in life is to spread joy around others. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please let me know what you think. Just please make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe today if you haven't already. Just at least give me some comments on what you guys think. And let me know if you guys want me to continue speaking on my life. And thank you. Thank you for everything. I hope you all enjoy. Thank you, and I'll see you next time, alright? Until next time.